Hi everyone, I'm Shani. I'm an educator, a life coach, and a yoga teacher.
And I'm Laura, I'm a proactive health strategist.
And together we are Doubly Well. Are you really well today, Laura?
I am well. Are you well?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you.
Awesome.
Today's episode is Do It Yourself. We're curious what you do in terms of chores or tasks and what you like to hire out or pass on to someone else. Laura, what's your perspective on do it yourself?
Well, I think you get a lot out of doing things yourself. For one, you learn every time you do something yourself. You can also turn do-it-yourself into some sort of exercise, and for your mind, having to think constantly, or depending on what you're doing. And then there's some things that you really don't have to think about, like I don't really think much when I clean my house, but that's something I do myself. And I think Shani was saying before that that's what she does too, and she said it's not my most fun activity, but it's something we can do ourselves.
Yeah, and if you really work on your perspective, you can have a lot of mindfulness cleaning your house. For one, you can kind of relax and let your mind just be at ease, and you can enjoy just doing, which is something that we don't always do we?
Right.
Especially those of us with a super busy mind. We're thinking all the time, we're planning, we're trying to improve things, and we're going 100 miles an hour. But when you have the opportunity to clean, you get exercise, you get the joy of a clean house, and you get to do something that's kind of mindless, but you can be super mindful about it, and you can also be conscious about what kind of things you're entertaining as thoughts while you do it.
True.
And get a great amount of exercise, up and down the stairs, up and down off the floor.
Squats, lunges, doing different things. I mean, there's reaching, there's a lot you could do.
And Laura and I are big into getting exercise and movement. That's a really important topic to us every single time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what's something you do yourself, Shani?
Well, I like to mow the yard. I love the feeling of getting out there and cleaning up and making things tidy out there, working in the garden, weeding. And I like to make patterns in the yard. Sometimes I even make a circular pattern with the mower.
Yeah,
but little time to be creative and make things a little more neat. And I like to stick my hands in the dirt. Well, at first I don't. I like clean hands. But once I get going on it, it's really fun. And it feels really grounding and centering. And it's, again, something that you can kind of relax your mind and just be joyful.
Yeah, I agree.
Laura?
Absolutely. I just moved from one house to another. In my old house, I had a huge grass, about an acre of grass. So I had one of those driving mowers. That was really fun. But another thing I had was a huge garden, and a vegetable garden, and I loved working in the vegetable garden. I mean, it was so rewarding going out and just picking carrots or broccoli or Brussels sprouts and onions and celery and whatever, just to make whatever. I loved that. And like you said, getting your hands in the dirt, there's nothing like it. It's just feels good.
Or how about getting your hands in the snow?
Yeah, that too. My hands get
shovel
cold,
in
though.
your hands and get out there and get to work. Wow, it's a really good workout. I found that when I shoveled last week, I worked my back a lot, I worked my arms, I squatted a lot, lots of lunging and moving and lifting and carrying, and wow, I felt like I got an incredible workout.
Absolutely, and your abs too, when you're shoveling and throwing. Oh my gosh,
sure.
I've always lived with their snow, and so shoveling's been a big part of my life for many, many years.
Even hot yogis can go out in the snow and get a great workout.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I also like to do home improvement things, which falls into the do-it-yourself. I added a 2-story addition onto my house myself. I've done additions on other homes. I don't pour the foundation, but I can do all of the other tasks: plumbing, electrical, framing, drywall, doors, windows, all of it. Hardwood floors and tiling, and it's really, really fun and gratifying.
She's awesome.
Thank you.
I don't do that. But my husband does. But one of the things we have done is we used to have a log furniture business when we were a lot younger. We lived in Lake Tahoe, and we'd go out in the woods and pull trees, and carrying trees that's a hard workout, and hiking through there and then milling them, and actually we built all our own furniture in our house. So that's really rewarding too.
That is very neat.
Yeah.
Other things you can do are maintenance, like making sure that you change your furnace filter every 3 months, and doing that yourself. It's an easy task. You don't have to pay someone. Vacuuming out your return vents and making sure there's correct airflow, fixing small appliances when they break, and just, overall maintenance. And a lot of people these days hire out almost everything, someone to cook for them and to clean their house and do their yard. But the downfall of that is sometimes it makes us weak. You know, our skill set drops and we don't know how to think mechanically anymore, or logically or analytically, or do the math to do a project like that. And sometimes our bodies get weak if we're sitting at a desk all the time and we're not getting enough movement. Even if you hit a yoga class or the gym for an hour, you can amp that up by spending time a couple times a week doing something different with your body that's not your regular routine. It's really good to mix it up, and those fine muscles and your gross motor skills and all of that really get a nice little workout too.
I agree. I love cooking. Cooking's one of my favorite.
And you can step back and say, wow, I did it. And you can take that money and go do it with something else instead. You know, take someone you love to lunch, or help somebody in need, or, you know, go get yourself that new something that you wanted to have, and you didn't have to pay the cleaner.
Yeah, I agree. Another thing that I love doing, and I inherited this, I feel, from my mother, is I love to paint. I've actually painted the entire outside of my house. And multiple houses actually, and I love repainting my inside of my house because I love different colors, and you know, it's just I find painting to be so relaxing, and just, I don't know, there's something about it where you just focus so deeply, because I like to not use lines, and I like to just really cut everything, and it really takes eye focus and coordination, and you know, there's more to it than you think.
That's right. You can also try changing your own oil. I've done that. Have you done that, Laura? You know, really the sky's the limit in terms of doing your own work. You can clean your own windows, and you can wash your own car, and there's so many things to do. And if you take on all of the tasks yourself, you know, there's stuff to do every day. And
really?
And you know, the important part of our message isn't necessarily the things. It's what it does to benefit you, and it's the mindset that it puts you in to feel capable and to feel successful, yes, and empowered, and to feel like you're not, you know, at the mercy of other people and needing help all the time.
Very true.
That's right. Anything else you want to add to that, Laura?
I don't know. I think we're pretty good.
Oh, I also like to sew my own stuff, like curtains and all of that. That's really fun too. You can get creative and artistic.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the topic today. We're curious what you do and what you don't do and why. Mm-hmm. And we'd love to hear your comments on that, or any questions that you have in regard to this. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Please like, comment, subscribe, share.
And have a great day.
And be well.
Why are we here?
To have fun.
And to help people.
Take care.